Shohei was that good tonight in his 5 innings, allows no hits, only 1 base runner.
And we understand why you're taking him out. I mean, it's not like you go, Dave Roberts, what are you doing? The guy's throwing a no-hitter. How are you taking him out? We know he was going 5, and like no matter what, the way he's building up, what he's dealing with, coming back from Tommy John surgery, you know if he's throwing a perfect game, whatever it is, he's coming out of the game. You know that that's the limit, and especially after, you know, he's been, when he was sick, it's been a while since he's pitched. We also said we're not surprised if he's still spot on. Yes. You know, we never put anything past him. He doesn't show any rust. He didn't show any rust. He looked great.
Shohei Ohtani, 5 no-hit innings, also home run number 50 on the season for the 2nd straight year.
The top 2 home run hitters in the National League go head-to-head right here. Shohei Ohtani to face Kyle Schwarber.
I mean, just how crazy is that? The fact that, yes, head-to-head, but Ohtani has it in his hands to be able to control the bat of Kyle Schwarber and then pick up the bat in the bottom half of the 1st. Catch this dude in the National League for the home run title.
Schwarber's homered in 3 consecutive games to give him the 53 overall. 2-2. Strikes him out. Popped out of his hand, but caught the zone, and Schwarber watches it. Strike 3.
And you can see Ohtani, it's almost as if he's playing American Legion baseball. You know, he's all dirty from sliding offensively, and now he's going back on the mound. He's got a tear in his pants. And it's just something that doesn't happen in this day and age in baseball. There have always been good hitting pitchers.
There have been.
But he's just a different cat.
This guy leading off the team and one of the best offensive players in the game. He's a unicorn. There's no question about that.
Well, in between innings, Dave Roberts went up to Shohei Ohtani as he was getting his batting gear on. And he said, how do you feel? You know, you want to get back out there? And it was funny because Shohei then was like, no, it's up to you. And he goes, okay, but do you feel good? He said, I do. But ultimately, it does sound like they are going to be going to the bullpen. Justin Robleski did get up and is now warming up. And even Freddie Freeman and Dave, they were laughing and having a conversation. And Freddie was teasing him, was like, ooh, I know you look stressed out over there with that decision. But ultimately, getting Shohei through 5 was the most important thing, guys.
Well, here's the thing. He's not going to go 9, right? So even though he's got a no-hitter going, 9 is not going to happen. So then mission accomplished.
I've got more to give.
Fly ball to deep right field. 5 no-hit innings on the mound and a skyscraping home run. There's nobody like him. Never has been. Doubtful there ever will be. It is his 50th of the year.
Look at the bend that he can get with his body to get to a ball. Cutting into his hands and then sky high. See the apex on this thing. Just sit back, Shohei, and watch this beauty. Home run number 50.
Ohtani 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in his career against Robertson. The 1-0 pitch. Ohtani launches high in the air. Deep right field. Number 50 emphatically leaves the yard. On a night he started the game and threw 5 no-hit innings. He then comes up to the plate in the 8th and launches home run number 50 on the season. It went 430 feet, and we got a 1-run game. Shohei Ohtani with back-to-back 50 home run seasons. Just the 7th time in baseball history that we have seen that. Babe Ruth did it twice. Ken Griffey Jr., Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, and the last to do it, Alex Rodriguez in 2001 and 2002. So Shohei Ohtani joins that star-studded group with back-to-back 50 home runs campaigns.
He picked up the save yesterday. Ohtani smokes one. It's a 1-run game. That is a towering home run. It's number 50. Back-to-back 50 home run seasons for Ohtani. And it's a 6-5 game. That's why the Kepler home run was so big.
Yeah, well, this Dodger team is not going to roll over. I mean, they got some firepower of their own. David Robertson tries to throw that cutter in on Ohtani, but you don't get it in. He gets his hands to it, and he absolutely tattooed this ball. I think he do it.
50 home runs is no joke. To do it in back-to-back seasons is still really impressive. Ohtani, the 11th player in Major League Baseball history with multiple 50 home run seasons.
He's quite a talent. He's pretty special, obviously, with the way he started off this game, no-hitting the Phillies through 5. He's an impressive athlete, boy.
You mentioned that no-hitter up until the 6th inning. This is the reason why Shohei Ohtani was excellent in this game, Ricky.
It's pretty amazing that a guy that could be that good hitting a baseball and playing in the field all of a sudden could be this good on the mound. I mean, we don't get to see him all that much here on the East Coast, but what he threw out there tonight was, I'll just say it was dominant.
And ho-hum, he hit his 50th homer of the year as well.
Just for giggles.
It's not normal, people. He is that. Mark Gubazall gave him the nickname, the Angels color commentary out there, the unicorn. He is a unicorn.
Yeah.
There's nobody like him anywhere on the planet, nor will there ever be anyone like him anywhere on the planet. This guy is amazing.
It's almost funny because you and I played in the day where the pitchers hit, but I mean, this is a little different now. I mean, it almost feels weird when you look out there, you see a pitcher with dirt all over the side of his pants because he's been sliding around the bases on top of it. But he's legit. Ben and I both know it's not easy to play at the big league level. One position, let alone doing both. I mean, that's something special, although he's getting paid well for it.
I was wondering, were you pretty happy to see Ohtani come out of the game because things started to explode?
Yeah, he was throwing a hitter, I think. No hitter, perfect game. I don't know what happened, but that's what the Phillies been doing like all year. Like, don't give up. Like, we know, like we have like a chance at the end of the game, so we just try to stay on the game as much as possible, and that's what we did.
Was there any more excitement pitching against Ohtani? I know you don't hit against him, but was there any extra adrenaline rush or anything like that?
Not really. You know, we're just focusing on our plans and executing our plans, and we're not trying to think too much about that. So we were out there to execute our plan, and you know, we don't really think about who's on the other side. We just have to execute whatever we want to do because we don't want any distractions in that. But you know, it would be a lie to say that he's not a tremendous player, a tremendous hitter, a tremendous pitcher. Like he just is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's really, really good. He has like 6 pitches he can command whenever, however, whatever he wants, and he had his stuff tonight. So you know, just tip the cap and just try to get to the bullpen and did what we did. So yeah, you know, he had his stuff. You tip your cap to a guy like that and just try to grind out the rest of the game.
You guys are hoping to see something, learn something from Ohtani, facing Ohtani for the first time. What were your impressions? What were you hearing?
We thought that he was pretty good. You know, because he is. But you know, just seeing the shapes of his pitches and just seeing it live, I think it should help a little bit.
I mean, it's impossible to tell, but what about better at bats against Ohtani next time if you end up facing him? Do you think you guys learn anything or gain anything from it?
Well, I hope so. Yeah. You know, I hope so. I can't tell you that for sure, but I hope we learn some stuff and guys get to look at him and see the shape, see the arm slot, see the velocity, get some timing on him. Because he's really good.
Shohei, when you look at your outing tonight, 5 innings of no-hit work, the home run, the results on both sides of the ball, just how did you find navigating through their lineup, and how important is this an outing for you as you do prepare to pitch come October?
登板振り返ってみて、この打線、プレーオフに向けてのそのピッチングとかっていうのは何か考えていることありますかと。
プラン通り投げれたかなっていうのが印象的だったのかというか、初めて組んだバッテリーでしたけど、すごいスムーズに、お互いの意図っていうのを理解しながら一人一人抑えたんじゃないかなっていう印象ですかね。
It felt like everything went according to the plan this outing. Working with Ben today, just felt like we were on the same page throughout the whole game, and it was pretty impressive to be able to, come up with a really good game plan.
The pitch count was in a really good spot. I know that I saw Dave ask you if you wanted to keep going, how you were feeling. Just with that limitation of getting through 5 innings of work, how challenging is that just for you as a competitor and also moving forward, understanding you are still coming back off of that Tommy John surgery, but also wanting to be out there for your team?
まだリハビリの過程、の中で、その復帰するっていうあたりに関してまた監督にもう1イニング投げるかとか聞かれてますが、その難しさっていうかありますかねと。
限られた中で球数も抑えながら打ち取った打球をしっかりまずアウトに立ってもらったっていうのが一番球数を抑えれた要因かなと思うので、その中で、球数もイニングももちろん伸ばしていけるに越したことはないですし、前回がちょっと特殊な登板だったので少しステップが、遅れたというかっていうのはあるとは思うんですけど、1イニングでも長く一人でも多く投げれるに越したことはないかなとは思ってます。
In terms of today, I think every ball that was hit ended up being an out, so I think that really helped with the pitch count. And I think considering my last outing was a little bit unique and abnormal, so in a way, I had to make up some ground, but couldn't really pitch away the amount of innings I wanted to ideally.
Did you feel like you could pitch into the sixth, or is that something that you would ideally, come October, want to be in a position where you could pitch beyond 5 innings?
6回は投げたかったですか？それとプレーオフに向けて6回は投げれるようにはなりたいですか？
そうですね、もちろん今も言いましたけど、一人でも多く投げたいという気持ちはもちろんありますし、ただ僕がどこで終わるかもそうですし、どこまで行くかっていうのを決めるわけではないので、フロントの判断であったりとか、監督が行ってほしいっていうのであれば行けるように努力しますし、もう下がってほしいっていうのであればそれに従うっていうのが、選手としてはその立場ではあるので、いつでもどんな状況でも投げれる状態っていうのはまず作りたいなと思っています。
As a player, I do want to pitch as long as possible, but I also understand and respect the decision that the front office and the manager makes. And ultimately, that's what a player is supposed to do, is to make sure that you fulfill the role, give the given role that you're assigned. But again, as a player, you always want to pitch as long as possible.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm watching this Dodgers team. Yeah, okay, Ohtani was great in this game on both sides. He hit the ball out of the ballpark. He pitched very well. That bullpen that the Dodgers have, I don't think that bullpen could stop the Phillies at all in the postseason.
Just what were you saying wasn't either working for you or that just allowed them to get to you tonight?
I don't know. My brain's kind of scrambled at the moment, to be honest with you. I don't really have a lot to dig into yet. I'll have some time to review it. Sometimes you look back and you try to understand what's going on, and you try to pinch yourself when things aren't going well. A lot of us have had our moments this year, and sometimes there's no words, no reason to describe it. I know it's frustrating to the fans. I mean, I can promise you from the bottom of our hearts, we're trying our darndest every single night. There's nothing we haven't done. There's no stone we haven't unturned. It's not an effort thing. It's not a preparation thing. It is literally just sometimes things aren't working.
Where were you that you were stepping into a no-hitter?
I mean, I don't really look at things like that. My job's to go in there and get outs. Whether it's a no-hitter or not, my goal is always the same, to go out there and get the guy that I'm facing and just take it a hitter at a time, a pitch at a time. And yeah, unfortunately tonight it didn't go my way, but Shohei obviously pitched great, hit great, as always. So.
It's Shohei Ohtani with his 50th home run tonight. It gave him 50 home runs, 50 strikeouts as a pitcher in the same season. Nobody in the history of the game had ever done that, so another 50-50 club for the Big Show.
Yeah, I mean, this has been a theme with Shohei Ohtani. Nobody ever doing what he has done. To be able to do that on the mound and also at the plate, he is must-see TV. Another great game for the Big Show, a great accomplishment as well. I mean, what are we looking at? Seriously, this kid, look, I can't believe he called me kid, maybe because I'm an old man. Dominant. He's also our leadoff hitter who just hit 50 home runs. And we've talked about in the past, can he close also? To be in the bullpen, just an incredible athlete.
Conversation with Shohei by the dugout railing there in the fifth. How did you make the decision?
Well, he wasn't going to go back out. We've been very steadfast in every situation as far as inning for his usage, from 1 inning to 2 innings to 3 to 4 to 5. We haven't deviated from that. So I was trying to get his pulse on for going forward, where he's at, continuing to go to the 6th inning. And he says, feel okay. And so that was good. But I'm not going to have a, plan for 5 innings and then he pitches well and say, hey, now you're going to go 6 innings. And then, he's too important. And if something does happen, then that's on me for changing it. And we haven't done that all year. So I'm not going to do that right now. So, yeah, I would have loved to have him go out there. But if the conversation was, if he's efficient, he can go to the 6th inning, that's a different conversation. But it was a hard 5 innings, and that's just the way it goes. And guys have got to do their jobs.
Just to make sure the conversation was not so much about gathering intel for that start, but for the future.
For the future, yeah. That's what my decision was already going to be done. So I'm trying to get a gauge on him going out there, and he's open to whatever. But if I don't have that conversation, this is a different situation. It's been different this whole year. And so he's 2 players in one. And for me to try to do something and deviate, and if something happens, then we lose 2 players. And so if the conversation isn't had, I'm not going to do it. We haven't done it all year. So I'm not going to do it tonight.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録と高評価よろしくお願いします。